The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready. 5-9.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Hey, Delta.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. He's going to loft one. Deep left. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Watch QB drop. QB drop. Kill. Shift. 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes, being chased out left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Williams, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's up and good.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7, Saints 6. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
11. Hey, Zoo. 53, Mike.
Breeze now on 1st down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. On 1st down, Breeze. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield, and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Switch. Mike, 53.
Hill going back to the air on second down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10.
Hey.
49-yard line.
Let's go.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey.
Deep rip.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Thomas has got it. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hey, team six.
Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
53 is the mic. No chance.
Looking to throw on second down. Hill, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
All day, dog.
15.
Whip. Watch the whip.
15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chiefs 21, Saints 12.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Check safety.
13. Bravo.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, easy.
You must be dreaming. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Target. 53 is Mike. Check.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hey, easy. Hey, box truck.
53, Mike.
Shotgun now for Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Check.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill.
Check 3.
Greystone, Travis. Kill.
Check.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Breeze now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Rush in. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's put him on the bus.
Here we go.
Put that team on the
21.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, man. Watch.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And not liking what he's seeing here, Mahomes is going to call a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body. And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke. Yep. Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, my 7.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Hey, easy.
53.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Hey, easy. 11.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half. No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Jim.
Easy, opposite.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Smooth.
Tighten up.
Here we go.
Pull it together.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. 53.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Hey, easy.
Switch.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one. Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan. It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Jim has it complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often. Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But
right now with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Yellow waiting, yellow waiting.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Ready. 95-56.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Here we go, here we go.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
Hey, exit.
53's Mike. Check. 53.
Hey, kill.
Mike, 53.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
What we got?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10. And it brings up 4th and 1. On 4th down on his... And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the hat.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shoot.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady.
Let's go one more.
Come back.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Handle. Free guard.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet.